Why Sarasota homeowners wait too long to sell. This can be a big mistake. Most homeowners think they should wait until they're 100% ready before talking to a real estate agent. After all, you don't want to waste anybody's time, right? You're still figuring things out. You're not ready to make a decision. You don't even know what your timeline looks like yet. But honestly, that's exactly when the conversation should happen. One of the biggest misconceptions I've seen with homeowners is the idea that you only call an agent once you've already decided to move, right? Is when you should call the agent. And by then, most people are already behind. They're rushing, they're stressed. They're trying to coordinate contractors, repairs, moving plans, finances, timing, schools, family, all at once. And that pressure usually leads to expansive mistakes. The homeowner who usually comes out ahead, they start planning way earlier, not because they're desperate to move, but because they want options. And options create leverage. Sometimes the plan is not to sell. Seriously, sometimes after sitting down and looking at the numbers, and the smartest move is staying put another year. Other times, it's discovering there are 2 or 3 strategic things that you could do to your home right now that could dramatically change the value later. Maybe it's updating the flooring, maybe it's paint, maybe it's improving curb appeal, maybe it's replacing a roof before insurance becomes a bigger issue, which is a big deal right now. Or maybe your house is already worth far more than you think. And here's the thing nobody talks about. Selling a home is rarely just about real estate. It's about lifestyle. It's about timing. It's about freedom. It's about whether this home still fits the season of life you're in. Maybe the kids are gone now. Maybe you want less maintenance. Maybe you want more land. Maybe you want to be closer to downtown Sarasota. Maybe you're thinking about cashing out equity while the market still gives you strong opportunity. But you can't make smart decisions without clear information. And that's really the goal, clarity. I think too many people assume talking to an agent means pressure. It shouldn't. The best conversations are the ones where there's zero pressure to do anything. You're simply building a roadmap. What could your home realistically sell for? What would your net look like? What would your monthly payment look like if you moved? What upgrades are you actually worth doing? And which ones are a waste of your money? Because not every renovation adds value. Let me tell you, pools and spas. And in the market, buyers are paying attention differently than a few years ago. That's for sure. Right now, buyers want to move in ready. They want low friction. They want confidence. And the sellers who position themselves early usually have a huge advantage. They aren't chasing the market. They aren't making emotional decisions. They're strategic. They know their numbers. They know their timing. They know their options. And when the right opportunity shows up, they're ready. So if you've been thinking, maybe someday, maybe next year, maybe after the holidays, maybe once rates change, maybe once the kids graduate, that conversation should probably happen sooner than later. Not because you need to list tomorrow, but because your future decisions get a whole lot easier when you already understand the landscape. So, here's the question. If you found out today that your home was worth more than you expected, what would that allow you to do next?